Abundance mindset. Have you guys heard that term? The comparative mindset would be the scarcity mindset. What kind of mindset do I have? I was on a call with probably 8 other investors, and we talked about what is the lens that we see what we're doing each day. And I think what I've come to realize is when you're surrounding yourself with people who have an abundance mindset, who view there's enough work to go around, there's enough money to go around, there is a way to solve this problem, positive, solution-oriented. This is how we are going to get this done. Not, do you think that we can get this done? You get charged up. And unfortunately, the inverse conversation brings you down. Hey, I hope you did all your homework, right? Because this might go wrong, or I just hope that things turn around for your kids or for our nation or for the neighborhood, because if this doesn't happen, then you're in trouble. I know that we've all been in situations that did not go exactly as we hoped they would, but when did worrying or being afraid help anybody about it? Now, if something's going wrong and it's driving you to take action, and that's a good thing. Choose the abundance mindset today. How can I utilize my strengths and gifts to knock this deal out of the park, to exceed expectations, to make that paycheck that I really want to make, and see how God makes it happen. All right, today's episode, I wanted to give you guys a update and a pulse on what I'm working on right now. I also wanted to give you guys a quick heads up that over the last few weeks, I have been talking with some incredible people and guests, and I've actually built up a little bit of a backlog. I started doing this podcast with hopes of staying consistent with twice a week episodes, Wednesdays and Fridays. And here I am, episode 25. We've made it. Next week alone, I will be releasing a guest episode every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm also going to be posting daily on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm going to be just everywhere, I hope, on your guys' feeds. If it's becoming too much, maybe shoot me a message. Hey, it's too much. In that case, I would just say, all good, sorry. But there are some social media warriors out there that are just really engaging in conversation. I'm trying to actually get connected into more non-real estate spaces, and I don't exactly know how to do that. I know there's different groups in LinkedIn and Facebook. I mean, there's probably a billion groups that all center around every topic. I know dadding, fatherhood is sort of a bigger one. So I don't know which group to per se jump into, but I would love to be a connector of real estate, a guide, to be able to just enable busy professional dads to enter this space through passive investing, or if I can help them get started in other ways, then partnering, different deals. Love to do it. I'm going to dabble in here something that I've not done before. I recorded a 5-minute conversation with my son and just thought it would be something to lighten your day. Hey, if you can just chuckle a little bit, or it brings a smile to hear some of that interaction, to me, that's a win. Let me just start with an update of what's been going on last few weeks. Home-wise, we're starting school next week. My beautiful bride decided that we needed the house perfectly clean in order to start homeschool. So that's what we've been up to, preparing, cleaning, dusting, mopping. And I say we, it's really her. Moses and I are kind of getting back into chess. He's loving Ninja Turtles right now. And our youngest, Daphne, they talk about the terrible twos. I'm pretty confident that we experienced that at year 2. She is 3, and there has been a slight shift in sweetness. So we're excited about that. She loves to pray. So when I say, all right, let's pray, she goes, no, I want to pray. And then she usually thanks God for the playgrounds and for her friends and her babies, which are her stuffed animals. Work-wise, hey, we hit a milestone on this episode. This is episode 25. If you've been listening from the beginning, first off, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you just being a fan. And I hope that are receiving a return on these conversations. Would you reach out to me, send me a message on Instagram? Kenny Will Johnson is my handle, or LinkedIn, Kenneth Johnson. If you're not on social media, there's, you could email me, kenny@investwitheastwest.com. But just wanted to say thank you. I'm really trying to get to know my audience as best I can. I want to be engaged with them. I want to find out, what you're going through, what your struggles are, obstacles, wins, beliefs, everything I can, so that I can really just target you better and better in the content that I put out. So thank you for that consideration into doing that. Even if you were like, hey, enjoying the show, or hey, your show is awful, or I don't know, any feedback from my listeners, I would just covet those words of what is this thing doing to you all? Hey, the whole point of this show is to help busy families, busy dads, learn about real estate, learn about dadhood, feel encouraged, get inspired. So I hope that, whenever you've found time to listen to this, I hope you're enjoying it. I really do. Work-wise, I am raising capital on a deal in Kansas City. It's a new development, 289 units in a booming area right now. Locally here in South Carolina, we're halfway through a flip. The renovation budget is $120,000, and things are moving very quickly, and it's going very well. I'm working on developing plans in Summerville, South Carolina for a new development, a commercial space. I'm still working through building 2 new duplexes here locally in South Carolina. Got a call from a realtor today, a friend of mine, saying, hey, we've been working with this seller for a while, and she just messaged me saying she's ready to go. Can you come look at this property on Monday? So hopefully, new deal in the pipeline, going to check it out, going to make an offer, and going to find some ways to finance it. And I'm just continuing to do stuff like this, marketing and reaching out to people that want to get into real estate through passive investing. If any of those ventures sound of interest, you guys want to hear more about it, hit me up anytime. Love to bring you into the fold of being a investor with me, or just sharing what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, how I'm finding the deals, analyzing deals, who I'm using. So I'm an open book. Through this journey, I've been bringing on a host of different guests, and I've been trying to narrow down what is it that my audience is really looking to listen to, who is my audience, and what is my message? What am I trying to accomplish here? I am going to shift a little more toward not necessarily bringing on real estate operators who are all sort of this entrepreneurial, hey, I started investing at this age and I've accumulated this many doors. I think there's a lot to gain from those insights, but I'm really looking to shift to finding out more non-real estate businesses that you all are involved in, and trying to glean from the pursuits of financial freedom without being like the active investor. And I'll continue to bring on guests who can help you determine, hey, is this something I want to be an active investor in or a passive investor in? But there are so many tools and people that can expedite time for you all. That when I start going down the road of finding someone that wants to start actively investing in real estate, buy their first rental, learn about HELOCs, there's a road there that I experienced firsthand for those that have listened to my origin story that just took years. And I'm still on that road of figuring out the right way to use my time, utilization of time. I did have an episode that I recorded this week. It was with a guy, Trip Stanford. I'll be posting this probably in about three weeks or so. But huge nugget of encouragement and a challenge regarding whatever level your kids are on. Get on their level, and that doesn't mean be their best friend and be a goofball with them per se. But hey, sometimes I feel like you can do that. Like we were out on the trampoline today, and my son started, hit me on the hiney and just being like silly. It was kind of wrestling with me. And I was laughing and kind of wrestling back. And it just made me feel good that he felt like he could be silly with me and wasn't just like afraid of like dad. And part of me was like, should I allow him to do this? Like this feels a little bit like crossing the line, like disrespect. But as I just sort of reflect on it even now, I want my relationship with my son to be very close so that during these younger years, he's sharing, he's engaged with me and I'm engaged with him. That there's just not this like uncertainty of, oh, could I even talk to dad about this, or could I act this way? I correct him when things go too far. But Tripp was just talking about, getting down with your kids. And he has younger kids. But like he mentioned, hey, if your kid is really into like fixing cars, maybe you don't know anything about cars, but learn about cars with him, get under the hood with him and figure that out. And I know a few dads that really struggle with this in regards to like, my kid's interests are not my interests. And it's just really hard to connect because he's just so different than me. So if you're that dad out there, I encourage you, stick with it. Create an environment where you're just allowing your children to feel able to talk with you and be with you and laugh with you and joke with you. So whatever that is for you guys, I hope that helps. So those are the updates for this Friday. Enjoy the clip with me and Moses. Live in the mindset of abundance. And I wish you all a great weekend. Fare thee well. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And for tonight's guest, we have Moses Johnson. Moses, what did we just do outside?
We pulled up plants, watered the car, and did drills. Practice drills.
Oh, like soccer drills?
No, like power drills.
Ooh, Daddy got a new toy at the old Home Depot. Moses and I drilled holes in a piece of wood and
We are masters at Ninja Turtles.
And we are masters at Ninja Turtles. Turtle in Time, Super Nintendo.
Yep.
What's your favorite video game?
Ninja Turtles.
You played it one time.
For a minute.
If you could have any wish in the world, what would it be? To become a Ninja Turtle?
To have a crocodile that would be perfectly tamed and it would never die.
What if it ate you?
I said it would be perfectly tamed.
What if it ate somebody else?
The police came. My crocodile would defeat them.
And it would never die? So when you're like 90 years old, it would still be a vibrant young lad?
He would always be an adult.
Okay, so that's a good wish. What would be my one wish? If I could have any wish? Probably the same as yours.
The chameleon. Yep, I know.
I do love chameleons. My wish would be to have flying powers.
Let's use it.
This is a weapon. Just be fun. Like, hey, let's go. I guess it'd be kind of lonely though, because no one else would be able to fly with me.
Yeah, right.
Me and all my friends can fly.
We're kind of friends. What if you made new
Come on, guys. Let's go to a
Hey, what if you
mountain.
made a new friend?
All right, not part of the club. He's 5 friends right now.
Okay, everybody say your favorite superhero. My
Ready.
favorite is
Go.
Iron Man or War Machine. What about you?
Hulk, Ant-Man.
Biggest as well. It's nice.
Yeah, top 3 animals go.
Looks like he's half small, half big.
Can't Ant-Man get super big though, just for a little bit?
Yeah. Bigger than Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top 3 animals go.
Top 3 animals. Crocodile, alligator, and then caiman.
So, did you just say 3 types of crocodiles? Alligators?
Crocodilians, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Somebody's obsessed with the old crocodiles. Yeah, I thought you were a shark expert.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Crocodile,
Can't go back here.
shark, caiman.
Why caimans? What's so good about them?
They're small. It's like crocodile biggest, shark medium.
If you had a caiman for a pet, what would you do with it? Just stare at each other? Let's play 2 truths and a lie. So you give me 2 truths and a lie, but don't tell me which one is a lie, and I'll see if I can figure out which one the lie is.
Okay.
It can be about anything, animals or yourself or superheroes.
Okay. Howard Stark is Iron Man.
Okay.
Related to Iron Man.
Okay.
And elephants are the biggest land animal.
Okay.
And beavers eat tree bark.
Okay. So good. So one of those is a lie and the 2 are truth. I think Howard Stark is Tony Stark's father. Elephants are the biggest land animal. So I'm going to have to go with beavers eating tree bark. Final answer.
So you're saying
That's the lie.
Iron Man is the lie?
You said Howard Stark is related to Iron Man. Oh, wait, is that what you said?
Wait. All of them are true.
Oh my goodness, you tricked me. Beavers eat bark?
Yeah.
I thought they just chew it down.
They
actually eat it.
They actually have, like, they eat the tender part of the outline, yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, my turn.
I forgot, so...
Oh god, let's see here. 2 truths and a lie. First one will be Bruce Banner is a scientist. Leland cypresses are fast-growing evergreens. And I wish I was a bird.
You wish I was a bird is a lie.
It's true. This might conclude our episode for today. Moses, leave everyone with a joke. I think you told me one this morning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got a joke riddle.
Okay.
What is the heaviest thing on Earth?
What is the heaviest thing on Earth? I don't know.
A bag, because you can put everything in it.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing that. And we will see you next time on, what should we call this?
Moses and Daddy's talk.
Quick talk.
No, lie and truth.
Oh, we'll always do that one. Moses and Daddy's lie and truth. Till next time, everybody. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Invested Fathers Podcast. If you like this episode, we would love for you to click subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. We appreciate all of your hard work as a father and look forward to our next episode together.